Hi everyone, welcome back to Acres of Clay. Today we're going to be going outside to the parlor to watch Ethan milk cows. He milks cows at least once a week and today's his day. So we're going to go out there and I'm going to try to answer some of the questions that some of you guys have left in other videos. Let's go. Alright, so before it gets too loud in here, most of you that have been watching our videos for very long know that we have a double 8 parlor. We milk with only one person. We have one person getting the cows and scraping the alleys in the barn during milking. Ethan is the one that will be milking, and an average milking can take anywhere between 2.5 to 3 hours. So this cart is where we put all of our towels that we clean the cow's udders off with. Those are washed and dried over there, and they do that after every milking.
The VSO is what it's called. Surge makes it. It's been around a lot of years, so it's a very simple setup. But you pull the button up, that puts vacuum to the milker. And then your milk starts flowing through, and when you push this button down, that floats on top of the milk until the cow's done giving her milk. And then it shuts the vacuum off, which in turn pulls the milker off.
So once that flow drops
like that.
That means no milk, the cow's not giving any more milk.
Nope, she's done.
And it automatically will take it off of her udder.
Takes it off.
So that's what those do. It's very simple.
Very simple setup. No rocket science with that.
Nope.
Whoever developed it did just a very simple setup. So, and I like to kind of keep it that way.
Yeah. So what are you doing here?
Taking the pipe into the freezer box.
Awesome. So this pipe that comes out of the cube cooler, which cools the milk before it goes into the bulk tank, and then it drops the milk into the bulk tank, and then it's further cooled with some coolers in the mechanical room. Those are coolers also. This is our hot water heater, and this cooler is already running, but the bottom cooler is not. And as you can see, there's already milk in here, so the milk is about 36, 34 degrees. So our milk hauler picks up our milk every other day. Our tank is big enough to hold 2 days worth of milk, and the milk is kept at a very cold temperature, so that way no bacteria can grow. It can also stay fresh longer in that temperature. And since our milk hauler did not come today, we can start right up. If he came, then we would have to change some of the fittings at the bottom, because this gets washed and sanitized every other day. Ethan is now putting in the filter, which filters the milk before it goes into the bulk tank. And then past these strip doors is where the holding area is. And somebody's going to be getting cows here shortly. The holding area gets cleaned once a day. That's Mackenzie's job. And just gets scraped out. Back there is the maternity pen. Past the maternity pen is the dry cow barn. So for all the cows that are going to be giving birth, they're all right back here. So the noise that you're hearing is Ethan turning on the pulsation and the vacuum. And once we take these off, these are cups that wash it. So these have all been sanitized. Just before we came out here, they all got sanitized, and they get run through. First they get run through a cleaner where they get cleaned, and then right before we milk, they go through sanitizing. So the first group of cows is coming in, which are more fresh cows. They have recently given birth. And probably if I weren't standing here, they'd come right up into the parlor. So our parlor is built kind of up. They have to actually step up onto this ramp and walk up to their stalls. And when they get to the first stall, the next stall will automatically open. Okay, the first thing we do is strip a little bit of milk out of each quarter.
Little dangly things that hang down.
To make sure it looks good and make sure there's nothing abnormal about the milk. And then we spray it with this blue hose, and that has an iodine, which is a cleaner. That is our pre-dip and our post-dip. It also has lotions in it, which help keep the udder soft and kind of moisturizes it, especially in the winter months.
Job like this, you gotta know how to count to 8.
Yep, you do. So now what he's doing is just cleaning each teat off so that it can get hooked up to be milked.
One little tip, 2 little tips, 3 little handles, 5 little nipples.
A couple facts about cows. Cows will give, it depends on the type of cow that you're milking. A Holstein is going to give more, where a Jersey will give a little bit less milk. But if you're looking at like a Jersey or something, it's giving about 50 pounds per day, which is roughly 7 or 8 gallons per cow per day. Again, if it's a Holstein, it's going to give more. It could give up to 10, 12 gallons of milk per day. But our herd mainly consists of crossbreeds, Jersey and Holstein. We don't get quite as much milk production, but our goal is to get more butter, fat, and protein out of our milk instead of getting a lot of milk. Another fact is that a cow is going to eat probably, especially our cows, probably about 75 pounds of feed every single day. And depending on the weather, a cow can drink 30 to 40 gallons of water every day. So we milk twice a day. We used to milk 3 times a day, but we didn't find that to be any more profitable for us or for our farm. So we stopped doing that and we went back to doing twice a day, and that's what we've been doing for many years. Acres of Clay fun fact of the day. If you see a cow chewing its cud, that means it's calm and it's content. somebody's hanging around. Once a cow leaves the milking area, she then goes back to her barn where she is housed, where she can get fresh feed and water at all times, or she could go lay down, chew her cud, and rest. It takes about 5 minutes, start to finish, for milking each cow. Somebody's excited. A cow's peak production is at about 40 to 60 days after she has calved. After that, she could hold steady for a while, but after that, she starts declining in her milk production until she goes dry, which means she's pregnant with another calf, and will have a 60-day period of time where she is not getting milk. She's letting the calf grow, and she gets to rest. Her jaw about 40,000 times every single day. A cow will spend about 10 hours a day laying down. A cow will stand up and lay down about 14 to 15 times every single day. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Hope you're having a very blessed day.